Um, Tonight, I'm going to be working on learning advanced Strat today. I tried this after I was on and I did about 4 innings, but I realized after playing that I made some mistakes with regards to actually playing the game. I didn't take a look at the pitcher's card very much. And when the blue is for the left-handed batters and the right was for the right-handed batters, and I was not doing that very well. So yeah, I had some mistakes. Good to see you, Cards and Dice there. But yeah, I decided to give it a second go today, and I don't know how many innings I'll get through, but yeah, I thought I'd try it. I'm basically on Game 5 of the Reds 2018 season. The only difference between my Game 5 and the actual Game 5 is I'm playing the Washington Nationals at home, whereas the original Game 5 was against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the reason for that is because I played the Pittsburgh Pirates on opening day, and that was for kind of a shout out to Chris. And the Reds won that game 8-5. If you'll notice in the description, I came across a video within the last few days on YouTube that has a very, very, very good scorebook. Yes, it's expensive, but it's really, really looks like it's worth the money to invest in it. And that's Bob Carpenter's scorebook, and he is a announcer for the Washington Nationals, and several people use his scorebook. It has kind of like this, where you can actually write in the players' names, only it's larger and stuff. And his book, his radio one goes 15 innings, and his ones for fans and TV goes just 100. So depending on which version you get, you can have either 100 games, enough for 100 games, or 200 games. 200 version is 45, and the fan version is $30. Also, I'm kind of getting into. I've always been into fantasy football, but it's almost fantasy football season. That's where I got in the link also my favorite fantasy football website. That's where I get my player rankings, and this particular player ranking is tiered. So yes, and our lineup today, the Reds are visitors. Our lineup for today is Billy Hamilton, Eugenio Suarez, Votto, Mason Williams, Scooter Gennett, Jesse Winker, Jose Peraza, Tucker Barnhart, and pitching for the Reds is Homer Bailey. And for the Cardinals, we have Brian Goodwin, Anthony Rendon, Bryce Harper, Ryan Zimmerman, Howie Kendrick, Trey Turner, Pedro Servino, batting 8th. And I'm just basically what I'm using is Game 5 of the Nationals 2018 season. And I get all my information from baseballreference.com. I'm sorry I didn't put that in the link, but next time I will. And their pitcher is Steven Strasburg, and he's batting eighth. And Michael Taylor, he's the center fielder, and he's batting ninth. I've got to switch my camera around, and we'll get ready to go here. All right. Okay. Hamilton leading off. Oh, sorry about that. And that is a 6-7. He's a switch hitter, which means, and I had to look this up, that means that he has to bat left because Strasburg is throwing right. And that's a 6-7. And that is a strikeout for Hamilton. Suarez. And that is a 4-7. And that is also that brings up Votto. Okay. This is a 2-7. And Votto walks. All right, base on balls. Mason Williams. And we're looking at the left-handed card because he bats left-handed. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. It's still the right hand. And this is what confuses me. He bats left-handed, but he's the pitcher, so you have to go on the pink side here. So that's 3-7. And that is a split. 1-7 is single, and the rest is a ground ball to second base, and that's A. So that's basically normally that's a what would that be? Be 4-6-3, and that's a double play. And that brings up Scooter Jeanette. And he is left-handed. So this is our first time on the blue side. And that is 5-9, and that is a strikeout. So the Reds had no hits, nobody left on base, and 3 strikeouts and a double play. Or what? Wait a minute. See, I just messed up there. So basically, after the double play, Jeanette, that was the end of our inning. Not even. See, this is. I just made a mistake again, guys, because basically, it should be 4-3 to Williams, because basically they throw it to first, and that's the third out of the inning because the first two people struck out. I forgot that, so that means that let's see here. That means Scooter is up in the top of the second, but no hits and nobody left on base, and Goodwin is up for the Nationals. Okay, 2-9, and that is a single for Goodwin. Okay, Rendon up, and that is Bailey is. He's right, and he's a right-handed batter. So 6-10, that's a fly ball to left field. And the runners hold. And that's 7. Harper's up. We have to look at Bailey's blue section here. And that is 4-5. And that's a ground ball to second base. Runner holds. So wait a minute. 5. Yeah, ground ball to second base. And that okay. So he's out at second, and he's safe at first. That's what that is. No. Confusing, because Goodwin was at so he's that's a 4-6, and Harper gets a single or sacrifice basically. And there's 2 away and a man at first. Okay. Zimmerman. Okay, gets right-handed pitcher. And 3-6. That's a split. Fly ball and to left field. And that's the third out. So Kendrick will be up first in the second inning for the Nationals. Okay. Okay, Scooter's up. We're in the second inning. See, there was nobody left on. Yeah. No hits. Wait a minute. We have one hit. Nobody left on. He's left-handed. 6'8". Scooter strikes out. Winker. That is 1-6. He walks. Raza. Let's see, he's right-handed. And that's a 4-9. That's a strikeout. It's 2 away. Barnhart. Let's see, 4. And because he's a switch hitter, he in Strasburg's right, he has to bat left, which is 4-2, and that is a fly ball to right field, and that will be our third out. One left on. Okay, Bailey will be. Kendrick is up. And he has a, let's see, we're looking at card 5, right-hander, 5-4, and it's the fly ball center field. We check the center fielder, who is Hamilton, and he is one on a 20. I think that's re-roll, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's re-roll. So we'll roll the 20-sided dice. And that is an out. Kendrick is out. One away. Trey Turner. Okay, 3-4. And that is a fly ball to right field. It's 2 away. Servino. 5-4. He's right-handed. I'm sorry, not 5-4. It's 5-5. And that is a ground ball to shortstop. Checking the shortstop. It's Peraza. He's 3. And 13. That's he gets one base, error. So it's basically an error on the shortstop. Right. That's an E6. Okay. Strasburg is up. And he uses pitching card 2. Let's see something here. Got 2 outs, so yeah, bunting is not an option here. So that's a 6-3, and Strasburg is right-handed. And this, I came across this one the other day where it says NH, and you have to take a look at the power rating, and it has to say like N. If it doesn't, then it's like a single, from what I read in the book. So we have men on first and second. Brings Taylor to the plate. And that is 5-8. Ground ball to third base. So that's our third out. 5-3. Two runners left on base. One hit. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, that's 1 hit. 2 in base. Still no score. Bailey is up at the plate for the Reds. He is card 1, pitching card 1. Oh. Five, 5-9, and that is strikeout. Okay. Hamilton is up. It's a 3-6, and he's batting left. Fly ball center field. There's nobody on, so that's just normal 1 out. Suarez is up. Okay, 2-4. And that is a ground ball to the third base as well. So that's 5-3. And that is our top of the third inning with no hits and nobody left on base. Okay. And the order up for the top of the order up for the Nationals in the third. Okay. Let's see. 1-7. That's a fly ball to center field. Okay. Linden is up. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, that gets me. I just messed that up. So that's 2-7. That's a ground ball to second base. It's still an out. So it's 4-3 then. Rendon up. That's 3-11. That's a ground ball to shortstop. 6-3. Harper's up. Okay, that's 3-10. And that is a ground ball to first baseman. So 3 up and 3 down in the third. Votto is up at the plate. Okay, Votto's up. That's a 6. Oh, we're got the wrong player there. On Strasburg's card, that's a strikeout. Mason Williams. That is a 6-5, and he's left-handed. And that a split, and it's a home run if it's not. So that is the wins. And that will be the Reds' first base runner since the first inning. Scooters up. Scooter's up. Man at second. Okay, that's 2-7. And that's a ground ball shortstop. And so that's 2. She's left-handed, but he's against right-handed pitcher. That's 2-7, ground ball, second base, and there's so the runner holds because he's on second, and that's 2-7. Okay, so it's fly ball B. So that's out at center field. Sorry, I'm a little bit discombobulated here, but this isn't easy for me. But Winker's up. We got 2 outs, and Williams is at second base. Okay. Right-handed pitcher, 3-11. Fly ball, right field B. So it doesn't matter if the runner holds or not because that's the third out. That's left field. So that's 7. So 1 hit, 1 left on, and Peraza will be the next batter. And they come up in the next inning. Zimmerman's up for the Nationals, and the bottom of the 4th, when we still don't have any runs. Okay, 1-9. That's a strikeout. Kendrick. Okay, that's a 4-8. And that is a single to center field. So Kendrick is on. Turner is up. And that's a 2-8. And that's a home run, 1-9. And fly ball otherwise, we've got a home run. So Turner hits a 2-run home run here in the bottom of the 4th. Which is pretty much just about the way I had it yesterday. Cervino's up. Severino's up, nobody on. And that is a 1-6 ground ball third base. So that's 5-3. It's 2 outs. Strasburg's up. Pitching card 2. All right. Pitching card 2. 3. Right-handed. 4-3. It's a fly ball to right field. And we're testing Winker's arm. He's a 4. And it is a 5. And that is an out. He is right field, I believe. Yeah, he's right field. Yeah, that was right. And he's out. I think that was right field. Okay. Means Taylor will be up in the bottom of the 5th. And Peraza's up for the Reds. All right. But the score is 2-0 at the end of 4 for the Nationals. Okay. That's a 6-6. That's a 19. That is a single for Peraza. Barnhart's up. 4-9. We have to look at the left-handed, and that is a strikeout. Bailey is card. Yeah, batting card 1. So, see how he does. He is a 2-6. And that's a strikeout. Billy Hamilton's up. Man at first. To 4-11. And that is a strikeout. Okay. 1 hit. 1 left on base. So, the Reds pretty much aren't getting anything today. 5th inning, we're going to Taylor. And that is a 5-7. The ground ball to the second baseman. Check the second baseman here. That would be Jeanette. Second baseman, 12. And he's out. That's 4-3 away. Good one's up. Six, 9, left-handed batter. 6-9. And that would be a fly ball to center field. It's 2 away. Brendan up. Okay, it's 3-4. It's fly ball to right field. So 3 up and 3 down for the Nationals in the 5th. Base. Okay. What's up next? All right. Suarez is up for the Reds. Okay. It's a 2-6. That is a walk. Votto's up. Let's see something here. I'm going to try hit and run here. Just need 2. Hit and run. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Hit and run. It's 11. It says batter misses pitch. Roll 20 sided die for. And that is a 6. Let's see, we have to take into account Suarez's stealing abilities. And he is a D, and he needs. And we got a 6, so that means he's safe. So he went to second on that. So he stole second base. Okay. Votto's still up. Oh, wait a minute. It's hitting missed pitch. So, yeah, he's still up. Just missed pitch. Okay. 1-8. That's a line out to first base. So that's, yeah, line out to first base. One away. Mason Williams up. Okay. 6-8. You got the roll card 6-8, and that's a strikeout. Scooter's up. He's usually the guy to have up in times when you need to get home runs and stuff for the Reds. 110, and just as I say it, there it is, guys. 110, 10, because it was a split 1-16. He got a 10. So Scooter just hit a home run. All right. Winker's up. The base is empty. All right. 4-7. He's left-handed. We're looking at and that's an 8, so it's a ground ball to the first baseman, and that's the third out. Let's see. It's 3. Okay, we got 2 hits, nobody left on base, and Harper is up for the Nationals. Let's see here, and he's left-handed. 1-9. That's a strikeout. Zimmerman. It's 2-4. Ground ball to second base. So that's 4-3. It's 2 away. Kendrick up. Okay. It's 4-7. He's right-handed. And that is a single for Kendrick. Turner up. 5-10. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. And Peraza's a 3. And the split is a 10. So he is out. It says a runner is on first is out going to second. So it doesn't matter because Turner was out by the shortstop. So that's a 6-3. All right. Okay.
You took the fluids away.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to check get my cards all together there. Okay. We're in the top of the seventh here with Peraza batting. Nobody on. It's a 6-7. And he's right. So that's a strikeout. Barnhart's up. And that's a 1-6. It's a fly ball to center field, but with nobody on. It does say B, but with nobody on, and it's an out. Okay. Batting card 1 for Bailey. Actually, in this situation, because we're in the 7th inning, I'm going to go ahead and get a pinch hitter for Bailey. And we're going to have Brandon Dixon come up as a pitch hitter. So that means she goes to here. Pitch hitter. And it's a 6-9. And that is a strikeout. So not much better than if Bailey had batted himself. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Okay. And let's see who we are going to have come in and pitch for Homer. I think we're going to have Michael Lorenz come in. Okay. So, scores tied 2-2. Lorenz is now pitching. Severino is up. And let's see how we do here. 2-9. And that's a foul out third base. Strasburg is up. So we're going to get a pitch hitter for Strasburg. And I don't know the Nationals very well myself. We'll bring in Victor Robles as Strasburg's pinch hitter. Okay. And see how we six. Pitcher. Okay. Let's see how Taylor does here. It's 4-9. Does he have power and to 5 anyway, so it's a fly ball B. So runner holds, and it's out at left. Two-way. Good one is up. It's a 3-8, and that is a walk. So we may have a man on first and second. Rendon batting. 2-7. That's a pop out to the shortstop. And that's our third out of the inning. Which will bring Kendrick. Okay. I'll bring Bryce Harper up next inning. Eighth inning. Dixon. That brings Lorenz up. And he is batting card 8. Seven, 8. Let's see how it goes. How this goes. Lorenz is batting card 8. That's a 6. Oh, and we have to decide on the Nationals. Did I? No, I didn't. I have to decide on the Nationals pitcher. Bring in Sammy Solis. Okay. And 6-8 on Lorenz for Lorenz, 6-8. And that would be a walk Ren's got a walk. Brings up Hamilton to the plate. That's a 6-10. And he has switched, which means we're looking at the left card. Ground ball, third base, X. So Nationals third baseman is Rendon, and he is 1. And 17, that's out. And the runner on first is out going to second. So that will be 5-4. Ground ball to the third baseman. So that is it's 2 outs. Suarez is up. Nobody on. .210. And Solis throws left. So we have to look at the blue. And that's 210. And that's a ground ball to the shortstop. So it's a 6-3. It's the third out. And that brings Votto up in the top of the 9th. Okay. Right, in the bottom of the 9th, we have Harper, and we got a tie score of 2-2. That's a 2-11, and he throws right. 2-11. That's a single. He gets a single. Zimmerman. Okay, he's a 1-4. The ground ball to second base, A. That will be a double play there. So 4-3 double play. Okay. Kendrick is up. Nobody on. Um, 5-9. The ground ball shortstop. And we're testing Peraza, and he's a 3. 3 and a 9. That's an out. Shortstop 6. And after 8, it's 2-2. Votto's up to bat. The 9th here. Five nine, throws left, and that's a That's a single. Bono gets a single. Williams, 110 against left-handed pitchers, and he's left. And that is a single to left field. So we got runners on first and second. Scooter up. Let's see here. He's a good hitter, and he got a home run the last time up. So we're going to let him bat. It's a 4-12 against left-handed batters. It's a ground ball to second base. Their second baseman is Kendrick. He's a 4. Kendrick, 4. And the roll is a 17. And that is an out. Runners advance one base. So we have men at second and third now. Winkers up. One out. Hit and run. Squeeze play. Yeah, I think we're just going to play it safe and try to hit the run home. 2-12, and he's a left-handed pitcher. It's a single to left field. No stars or anything, so I think that's just bases loaded. Okay. All right, Peraza is up. Bases loaded. Only one out. This ought to be interesting. Okay, 110. That's he throws left. 110. Line out to first base. Let's check something out here. Squeeze. No. Doesn't say line out into as many as possible. I'm just going to have to say that the runner scores because that's a 110. Line out, yeah, first base. So, and that's only the second out. The runners are forced, so that's means there's runners at second and third. Votto's basically scored. Barnhart's up. All right, 3-9. He's batting left. He's batting right against the left-handed pitcher. It's left-handed pitchers. That's a 3-9, and that's a strikeout. Barnhart strikes out. That's the end of the Reds' ninth, but they scored one, so it's now 3-2 Reds, and Turner is up for the the Nationals. Lorenz, who came in relief, going to try to win this thing. $111, and he's right at the ground ball to the pitcher, so batter is out. Okay. 1-3, one away. Severino that's 6'8". He's right-handed. Okay. That's a single to left field. So Severino gets a hit. They're not wanting to go down. Gets a hit. Single. Now, Solis is up. Because Solis is up, they're going to bring in another pinch hitter. They're going to bring in Sanchez. All right. 1 on, 1 out. Sanchez, the batter. And that's a 5-7. Right-handed. The ground ball to the second baseman. And that's an X. Jeanette is 4, 4, and 4. That's a single. And it says runners advanced 2 bases. So, Sanchez gets a single, and the runners advance 2 bases. So we got a man at first and third. Okay, first and third. 1 out. And we're going to see here. Taylor's up. And he's going to bunt. see how that works. That's 11. Batter pops out to first base. Runners hold. So he is out. Taylor's out to first base. So 2 away. Men at first and second. Good one is up. Last chance for the Nationals. Here we go. 5-3. Let's fly out to right field X. See who our right fielder is. Right field. Red's right fielder is Winker. He is a 4. And it is 5. And that is an out. Third out. And that was to right field. Okay, so that's 9. Well, there you go, guys. After 9 innings, came close there in the 9th. Nationals tried to score, but they couldn't. And the Reds win 3-2. Very close and a very tight game. I'm sorry I fumbled and stumbled on that one. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn this advanced strat stuff, so you'll have to give me leeway there. But I made it through. Might not have been perfect, but I made it through. And the Reds win Game 5, 3-2. So they've only had one loss on the year so far, and that was when they played the Cubs and they lost 12-2. So, yeah. But our player of the game is Winker. He got the go ahead single that put the Reds' head in the top of the 9th inning. So Winker's our star of the game. So I will be back on. The next time I have a chance to be on, guys, is Saturday. And I want to try to, in the meantime, between now and Saturday, to get in a couple, practice innings on my own to try to make this easier and that. But I've got a really busy week this week. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. I'll talk a little bit more about fantasy football later on, because I do love fantasy football. I'll tell you all about my history on that sometime. But today was all about learning Strat, and I will be playing Game 6, the Reds versus the Pirates, next time we play. Like I said, I use the baseballreference.com for players and this, that, and the other thing. I try to keep the lineups as to what Baseball Reference had. Not necessarily the pitchers, because you saw I don't think I really used the pitchers that they used. But normally I when I do the APA stuff, I write down who the extra pitchers were. I need to do that with Strat as well. But yeah, today is it is what it is. I did my best. I hope I did okay. But my big thing is I got to learn that when you look at the picture cards here, you have to be very careful what it says against right-handed batters, and blue is against the left-handed batters. And it does make a difference because your outcome can be slightly different if you reverse it. And the other thing to remember is when you have a switch hitter, if he's going against a right-handed pitcher, he bats left. And if he's going against if he's against a right-handed pitcher, he bats left. And if he's going against a left-handed pitcher, he bats right. That's what it says in the rules. And that, so take care, guys, and I hope you enjoy this. I will be on probably around 5 o'clock on Saturday. That's the time I'm planning on being on next. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry for the brief pause I had in there in the middle of my broadcast and that. But take care, and as Joe always says, this is the left-hander around in third and heading for home, and I'll see you on Saturday. Take care, guys.